Hey guys, I'm Brad Kolstad with Fish Armor. We manufacture shuttles. You may be wondering, what in the world is a shuttle? Well, shuttles are meant for carrying forward-facing sonar units, and a lot of us, can't necessarily afford to rig one on a boat and to have a separate portable unit for ice fishing. So we've come up with a system that not only protects your unit, but allows you to be portable, whether you're going on ice and perhaps you're going to mount it to an ATV or a snow machine like this one, or better yet, maybe you're going to bring it in the summer onto your boat. It's portable within the boat from gunnel to gunnel, front to back. And sometimes the manufacturers, whether it's Humminbird, Lowrance, or Garmin, really don't create all the solutions that we need to have when it comes to forward-facing sonar and shuttles. So here at Fish Armor, we've created the systems to really help you with that portability. I'm going to take a second here and go through a couple of our products that we have here at Fish Armor, and we're going to begin with the Pro Extreme model. This is a fully protective unit, and we developed this due to the expense of forward-facing sonar. So what we've come up with is a rotomolded shuttle, which we know molding is super tough. It is made for ice. And if we lift this lid, which is an all aluminum lid that completely protects your screen, these screens actually flush mount within the Pro Extreme. There's no more durable way to actually have a screen mounted. This thing is just rigid. You drop this off a snow machine, it's not going to be hurt at all. The screen actually doubles as a sun shield, so when you're out on those really sunny days, you can set this at any height that you want. Flip it all the way open. It has positive locking with the bungee here and the pin. And what you can see on this particular one, which is really rigged out, we've got Rapala rod holders on the side. I even have on this shuttle a Rapala mount on top, so I can run a Vexilar or an HD camera that I plug right into my HDMI port on the bottom. Here I've got a glow cup for night fishing so I can glow up my jigs. And on the side is your deucer protector. And you can see how this mounts. It's this simple. I pull it out, I'm fishing. It's that easy. The deucer protector is foam lined, snap the ball bungee here, and you're all set. We also have the option of a pole holder where the pole can mount horizontally. If we flip it all the way around, take a look at the back. So our GLS-10 in a Garmin unit like this one actually mounts to the aluminum plate. There's brass inserts in 6 locations that keep this thing really secure. So the computer's on the inside with all of my wiring. So if we flip it around, we can see all of our switches. So here I've got a USB-C port so I can charge my phone. Here I'm turning on my computer and the screen. And on this particular model, we have LED lights for night fishing or cleanup at night. Okay, as far as screens that are available for the Pro Extreme model, this particular screen happens to be a 12-inch Garmin GPS map. This is the largest screen that can be flush mounted in this system. It'll accept all the echo maps up to a 10-inch size, and we cut these out in the factory, so they're really, really simple to mount. Just takes minutes. You pop the top and the bottom off, 4 screws, you're pretty much done. As far as other manufacturers, the HDS Pro units will all flush mount up to the 10-inch screen for Lowrance. When it comes to other models of Garmin or Lowrance that we didn't speak about, or Humminbird, we actually have a shelf version. So we cut the entire opening out, put a shelf inside, so you can still use this for the new Explorer Humminbirds that are out. So when it comes to ergonomics, we have the rotomolded handle, very, very comfortable, very, very well balanced. This actually duals as a cord wrap. I like to keep mine inside so I can remove it and pull it in and out. So let's talk about some of the strap systems that we have on the Pro Extreme. This particular model has the shoulder strap. So we have brass inserts and a shoulder bolt that goes all the way through this shuttle, extremely durable. Throw this over your shoulder. We all know that live imaging can get pretty heavy, so it's a comfortable way to carry it. We also have the option, and we can put an entire backpack system on. These are really, really comfortable backpacks for those of you that are fishing really remote, going on a long hike. All right, we're going to get into the Pro Lite Fish Armor shuttle. The Pro Lite is for those that are looking for a bit smaller footprint than the fully protective Pro Extreme. Very popular, especially when we're going from winter to summer with our docking system. In this particular model, we've got the USB-C port, 4 switches. All of our switches come fully wired, plug and play. And this one has the external charge port where I simply plug it in to charge the internal battery. Very simple to use. We can loosen the gimbal. We can get a much better, sharper screen angle when needed, especially if we have this mounted in our boat. And if we spin it around, we can kind of take a look at the back and how this shuttle goes together. We're one of the only open-air shuttles that actually protects the whole computer system, which Garmin and Lowrance come with. So the computer is mounted behind this aluminum plate with the battery tray that goes inside. All of my plugs are protected. I don't have to worry about this sitting out in the elements and getting exposed, or worse yet, your buddy with a size 14 kicking a plug off and there goes 1,200 bucks. We have a pole mount right on the back of this particular Pro Lite model where the pole simply just snaps in. If you want to bungee it, you can for extra durability, but it pops right off. On the Pro Lite model, this particular one has LED lights on both sides that are fully switched. And we have one here. You talk about crappie fishing at night, this will light up your whole pop-up. Let's take a look at the docking. So this positive locks, I simply slide it off right on our docking plate. The most durable docking plate available on the market today. Very simple, easy to use. Mount that on the gunnel of your boat and you're good to go. Boom, back on, lock it in place, put a 360 swivel underneath it and we can face it in any direction that we want. So one of the key aspects of the Pro Lite is its portability. And imagine having this docking system that I can take it to a buddy's boat. Perhaps he doesn't have live imaging. I want to show him how it works. So imagine with the docking system, you're heading down to Mexico, to El Salto, and trying to chase some 10-pound bass. Bring this thing with you and its portability, and you are all set. I can go from winter to summer. Everything is powered individually, so I'm not worried about interference from other electronics. So coming down here to the Humminbird edition on the Pro Lite, this happens to be the new 10-inch Explore unit with the Mega Live 2. But to show that the Fish Armor shuttles of all types and sizes can receive all the different units out there. We're going to show you how the Fish Armor Pro Pole works with forward-facing sonar. We're going to set that up right over here. So this is one of the first extendable cord-through designs. So if we look here, we can see the cord is actually coming up through the actual pole, which for those of us that have used these a lot, I can tell you cord management is one of the biggest issues when you're dealing with your tripod, and to have that cord running up through the pole is absolutely slick. So we have all machined parts on this particular pole. It's absolutely rigid design. This will stand up for both winter and summer use with our boat mount system that you remove the tripod, simply attach ours that will go into a track or a rail system. So let's kind of show you how this operates. With all the machined parts, it is absolutely smooth. You notice we're not having to mess with our cord within our tripod. In fact, we feel that this system is more protective of your cord than having it externally outside of the pole. I've had instances, or I've heard of instances as well, where the cords have actually frozen to the side of the ice if you leave them in too long, which is a bad, bad deal. All right, let's get into some of the pole specifics. Here we have our handle, and the handle is fully adjustable for any angle that you might want, whether you want it down and out of the way or up. We also make a 16-inch handle for summer use when you're having to reach out onto a gunnel of a boat. Full protection for your cord, where this is all nylon housed, where there is no damage possible to your cord. As we pick it up, let's take a quick look at the tripod. Here, all machined aluminum collar, aluminum legs that are extremely durable. We have a full nylon locking collar, which is also machined, and quite frankly, that is what gives you your smoothness of a pole. This thing is so smooth to operate. There's no jittery, jarring whatsoever. Getting down to the business end, we can see our entire machined mechanism, which allows us to flip to forward facing. On a Humminbird, that's 4 clicks, back to down. And if I need to go perspective, it's this simple. With a ratcheting system, we tighten that little knob right there and we're all set. So this particular end is for the brand new Mega Live 2. We also make an end for Mega Live 1, as well as Garmin and Lowrance. All deucers are compatible with our pole. So this is the Pro Pole. We're really excited about having brought this to the market, and it's extremely popular.